Hello everyone, this is Dewey, joined with Raymond.
What is going on?
And for the first time ever, maybe not ever, but I will be playing this game. Raymond will be my co-pilot through this game.
I think this is the first time ever we've done this.
Yes, so blame all the terrible, awesome, or epic, or bad gameplay on me.
Whatever the gameplay might be, good or bad.
Either way.
Dewey's fault, not mine.
This is Darksiders 2. We will be playing it on the Apocalyptic difficulty.
That's right. That's the hard mode for those noobs out there.
Yeah, so not too much. I didn't play the first one. Did you play the first one?
I did not, but I have a close friend who did and told me all about it. So I know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to Darksiders.
I've done a little bit of research as to what Darksiders was about, but you know, whatever. We'll play this game, see how it goes. We get to play as Death.
We do get to play as Death, my favorite of the
horses.
Four Horsemen. So why don't we get into it?
Let's do this shit.
There can be no life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other Horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim had countless realms to sword and burned them to ash. But 4 amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The 4 would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded Horsemen formed, and the Riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the 4, not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death.
Death.
It's not the biblical Four Horsemen, but video game Four Horsemen.
Yes.
Maybe taking inspiration from biblical.
To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done. And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the Keeper of Secrets.
Eats my horsey.
Wouldn't mind having a horse.
Pretty cool horse. So this is really just kind of intro in the game. My horse is called Despair.
I would name that horse Despair. It's a good name for that horse. Very pretty. Almost comic book-esque.
Yeah.
Almost. I don't know. It's a nice art style for the game. I mean, it's the same art style as the first game. Apparently, in the first game, the events led to humanity's downfall.
And
Humanity
now
is gone. War is
blamed, imprisoned.
Right, because he's being blamed for it.
And Death, his bro, is like, I gotta get him out of there.
It's not his fault. And he's gonna try to resurrect humanity.
Yes.
That'll be interesting to see if you can pull this off, Dewey.
like it. There goes my horsey.
Why'd you kill your horse?
It was time for him to leave.
Alright.
So now, it says basic attack X, but what you want to, I'm already dodging. What you want to do is lock on. I found that locking on helps a lot.
Does it?
Just because it helps focus your camera. Like, sometimes if you're rolling around, dodging and stuff, you'll get lost. And if you're holding left trigger, it's going to automatically jump to the closest enemy to you, unless you're already locked on to something. So it's just really nice, because, like, for instance, if I'm not doing it, then sometimes you get lost. Like, there could be guys behind you and stuff.
Fair enough.
Oh, he's alive.
So, because it is on the hard difficulty and not the normal difficulty, you played it on both.
Yes.
What is the difference between the two, right off the bat, at the beginning?
To be honest, not much. In the very beginning, because these are all tutorial levels, there's not much of a difference. I've been able to breeze through both of them fairly easy. Okay. And here we'll get our first look at the menu system. This is our inventory system here. I got some boots that I want to put on. You can, when you go over the boots, you can hold your back and it'll automatically equip them. But I figured that I would at least show off the community, or show off the boots there in the inventory system.
So it's pretty basic there and there. You don't have to figure out like why this one, which might look weaker, is actually stronger. It's just like this is 4 stronger than the last one you had. Like
at the moment, yeah.
Simple.
I think there are probably more stats as time goes on that'll kind of
okay.
So
easy into it.
So the one thing, it's either I'm really bad or I haven't figured it out, is there's no like run or sprint button. So doing those long kind of passageways can be kind of annoying. Here's a little secret right away. Knock down this guy and kill him. I don't have my secondary weapon yet. I keep on trying to use it. But there's different combos. Hold on there, really.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta go falling down places.
But there's a secondary weapon I can, like I said, hold back to equip.
Okay, so you don't have to go into a menu every time.
Yeah.
If you want to just auto-equip it, you just hit the back button.
You hold the back button.
Hold it.
Yeah, when you're standing over the wall.
Or the select button for you PlayStation players. I got your back, PlayStation players.
Little secret there. Destroy that. Get a little chest. Gives you a bunch of health pots. Those will come in handy later.
Very nice.
Always good to have health pots.
Potions, do we?
Potions, health pots. Whatever. I'm using my League of Legends terminology.
That's alright. We understand. You're not the cool kids like us who play console games. You know, you're one of those people who call themselves the master race, but you know, whatever, doing.
You know, sometimes you just gotta do that. So that hammer's worse, so I'm not gonna even bother picking it up. I think you might be able to sell them later on.
That's what I was going to ask you just now, if you can sell items later. It might be a good idea to pick up items early on in the game. But you know more than I do, so I'm not gonna argue. So you were talking about how much you didn't really play the last game, and neither did I. But from my knowledge of it, one of the great things about the last game is that it takes a lot of concepts from other games. Prince of Persia, Portal, God of War, I mean, Final Fantasy even. At the end of the first game, the big like Final Fantasy thing, Final Fantasy VII to be specific. But it's just like it's done well. Like even though you might look at this and go, oh, that's from this game, this is from that game. They bring all of these elements from other games into it well, and it pays off, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I've noticed that, like you said, when you're running across the
when you're doing the wall, when you're doing the wall run, it's Prince of Persia. When you jump from pillar to pillar, that's Prince of Persia. Obviously, the attack is very God of War-esque, but you know, a lot of games do the button combo attack. God of War kind of made it famous. We haven't seen any Portal yet, but this is the beginning of the game, so.
Yeah, it actually surprised me when you told me that Portal was at least mentioned in the other game.
Yeah.
Or at least, you know, there were portals.
Right. It has a lot of exploring in the game. People equate that to like Zelda, and I mean, it's just there's a lot of awesome things that they put in this game. So it's interesting that they pulled it off well enough so that people are excited to play the sequel. Because I mean, I haven't played the first one, but I want to play the sequel. So.
Yeah.
You having trouble up that wall, Dewey?
Yeah, I know. It's difficult sometimes. We can't all be perfect.
It's true.
Pressure's on. I could do this flawlessly without the walkthrough.
Right,
You
if
know?
you weren't recording, it'd
Yeah.
be fine. You'd have beaten the game by now. But magically in the first 20 minutes of the game. Done!
So, the combat I can already tell that later on is going to stress really involving the dodge rolling and getting out of the way of the attacks and that kind of stuff. Right now, it's pretty basic. I mean, this is a tutorial area, so...
This is the beginning of the game, so even though you're playing on hard mode, Apocalyptic, if you will, it's still not super difficult. And later, you're saying it might test your reflexes?
Yeah, because I mean, even in the boss battle, it's like when I played this through again on Apocalyptic, it was... You gotta be careful, gotta make sure you're dodging the attacks, and I did a good job of that, so I never really had to experience, like, getting hit by those attacks, but...
Well, that's good then. I guess
We'll hopefully not have that experience again.
Right, we'll find out when you do it live here for us.
Oh boy. Pressure's on, Dewey.
It is on. I'm going to be watching the whole time. If you mess up, I will be the first to know.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you will. Well, I guess I'll probably... You'll be the second. I'll
You
know
will
I
know.
fucked up.
Right.
Big bad boss.
Alright, dude. What's that guy's name? Ice Giant. Oh, that's
Yo.
his name. I'm gonna name him Steve. You can keep on calling him Ice Giant, but he and I have gotten close friendships, so I call him Steve. No words of wisdom, no strategy for this guy.
It's just
dodge and attack.
It's really just dodge and attack. His attack is really slow, so it's really easy to dodge. It's like, I mean, it's just like, look at here, wind up.
Okay, so he really telegraphs his moves.
Yeah.
Gives you plenty of time to get out of the way. Very thoughtful of Steve. Steve is a nice guy like that. That's a new attack, Dewey.
That's because I was too far away from
You got hit.
I did get hit. Unfortunately, not the perfect run I wanted to be, but I don't know where those wings came from. I don't have those wings.
You do have those wings. They just came out of your back. Those are your wings. You just haven't found an opportunity to use them yet.
I guess I used them there, right?
Maybe they're not strong enough for you to fly with yet.
I don't look much flying wings.
You're just a baby bird right now, Dewey.
Those little things give you a second boost on your little run through here.
Who's complaining? Are you complaining?
I am not complaining. I'm explaining.
Oh,
Not complaining.
you
Explaining.
know, that's what you did there.
Yeah, I know. Tricky.
Destroyed that statue, Dewey.
I pushed it in, and then I kind of did that on its own. Not my damn fault. Like whoever built this elevator didn't do a very good job.
I see a lot of vulture imagery.
Yep.
There's a vulture symbol on the floor where you're standing. That statue is a vulture person.
We're going to talk to, like, the keeper of something or another. I'm guessing he had a bigger significance from the first game.
I see.
So you got some, I like to think, Super Meat Boy-esque things here.
Ah. Yeah, this is all, that just screams Prince of Persia to me. Like, it's not a bad thing. I love the Prince of Persia games.
Some Battlefield 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, careful there, Dewey. I don't want to fall to your death. We're watching you.
Lies. No one's watching this. No one was excited for Darksiders, right?
That's not true. Someone's yelling at you, Dewey.
That's Swain.
Swain?
Yeah. League of Legends people know what I'm talking about.
Alright.
Everyone else, well, sorry.
The Vulture Man.
Yes, the Vulture
Okay.
Man.
Look at you climbing them pillars.
I like his little climbing animation. He like scurries.
He's like a cat.
Go.
He's the kitty.
Go over.
Reddit will love him. He's the kitty cat.
He's the kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Alright, Dewey. Where's the next secret? I want you to tell me now.
So that's the only secret I knew about. I actually only found it now. I was playing through the heroic mode.
Oh.
For now. There will be more. Oh lord.
Don't fall off that edge, Dewey.
Get the fuck away.
Careful.
Oh, that looks like a secret.
That does look like a secret. You gotta get it. Get that secret, Dewey. Dewey, you were wrong. There's no secret. Don't fall off, Dewey.
I don't know if you can fall off. Oh, yep.
Yes, you can. Good job. Well, at least you don't just die.
I think you lose experience. I think that's the big thing here.
Oh, well, Dewey, don't do that again.
Oh, look. I found stuff. What do you get? Oh, that's a lesser weapon. Same weapon. Do I
Ooh,
want
it's a
that?
battle axe, Dewey.
That's my secondary weapon now, instead of my hammer. These weapons are really big. Kind of like cumbersome almost. Like, how do you run around with those?
You're not human. Death is not human. War
This
is
is
not
true.
human. You are something that looks human some of the time.
Humanoid?
Yeah, you could say humanoid, I guess. Maybe human-esque. Oh, Dewey, you gotta run to the right.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Good job, Dewey.
Game doesn't always want me to do... or,
What it should be doing.
Yeah, what I want it to be doing is not always what it thinks it wants to do, so...
Fair enough. I mean, life's not perfect, Dewey.
Yeah.
I know you were telling me earlier you don't like this part.
Yeah, because, it, like... So, most games you just press forward and you can just hop, but you actually have to press A.
You have to jump. You
Yeah.
have to press A to jump. I don't think that's asking for too much.
It's not asking for too much. It's just, you know, I think some games have evolved beyond that.
Oh
but
my. So you're saying Uncharted bad series?
no,
Oh, snap.
but I even think Uncharted does that just fine. You can hop across things without having to actually press.
Alright, maybe monkey bars, that kind of thing. But those are monkey bars, Dewey. We were standing on top of them.
Monkey bars.
Monkey bars.
Up.
Oh man, you got the upper body strength of a god.
Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Well, he's not a god though.
He's kind of god-esque.
Hercules. What's going on?